What's up, everyone? This is one of my nightly divination rituals. I thought I would give automatic writing another chance because people have contacted me on YouTube about it. And so I think what I'll do is just do a divination ritual and do the automatic writing, but this time I'm going to do it different so that the one thing that one person kept bringing up was that they couldn't read it. So, and from what I heard or learned, sometimes you're not supposed to be able to read it. Either way, I'll be focusing a lot on my penmanship probably at this point, which sounds kind of silly, but that's what I'm gonna do. So, whatever message I get or whatever I channel, I'll do my best. Uh, let's see. Okay. Okay. All right. This person may be having a lot of problems that I'm not privy to because they're trying to mask some kind of thought or some kind of image that they're not that there is an instability in their life. So and they are trying to demonstrate that there are no problems that are foreseen, although there exists something that is concealed from possible attention. So they're trying to conceal some type of attention from everyone from knowing. So this person has a long history with a variety of individuals. So this person's friendships are quite grounded. So wherever this person is, they're quite aware of their surroundings, and the people around them, and those people that know them. Utilize your zodiac strength right now. It says zodiac strength. So whatever zodiac you are, and I'm not saying I'm gonna change this up because this isn't Western, non-Western, right here. Non-Western, but your Chinese zodiac. So the message that I'm getting is you must use your Chinese zodiac. So for instance, this is the year of the pig, and what I would do is I would use, if you are born in the rabbit year or the sheep year, this could be kind of a complementary year for you. So you need to utilize, say, your most eccentric skills, those that are because right now you're being called upon eccentric skills. This year is calling upon you to say if you're a sheep, okay, and this is the pig year. You're complementary to the pig year, and if you're complementary to the pig year, that means that certain characteristics of your sign, being a sheep, should work to your advantage, because it's bringing out these eccentricities within an individual that they need to focus and work towards their goals or to better themselves, so that in the past, the past doesn't creep up on them. So first things first. All right, I'm being the realist right now. First things first. If you have a star sign, or if you have a star sign that says you're an artist, all right, and then your artwork that your artwork and art skills must be utilized this year, because if you don't utilize them by now, you're in big trouble. So excuse me. So for instance, you need to start looking deeper within your purpose, and talents and gifts. So like I said, if you're an artist, start creating that artwork now. Start creating it, because this is the moment. Start creating that artwork now and distributing it. Because what you do now will benefit you in the long run. So say for instance, I have this deal where I like to um, read people's star signs, and shit like that. And usually I'm pretty much right on this. So if I told you, well, you might want to try this, it wouldn't hurt to try it, and see where it leads you. It's not like I'm going to sit there and say, oh, I got this shit, you need to try, something bad. No, I'm reading a star sign. What I'm doing is I'm trying to show you exactly what is the best route to take, and from there you can make whatever fucking decision you want. So um, free will is there. I'm just trying to help you along in the course of finding those benefits. So say for instance you're a sheep, okay? And I know I have a lot of them, and the only people that I usually make friend requests are to people that I've done star signs for already. Like I see your birthday, that's the first thing I look at, and it tells me, it says, okay, this person is instinctive enough and intuitive enough to show like their credential on the spiritual path. So more than likely, anyone who shows their birthday, that's like the signal for me to calculate these like birthday numbers and find out, oh, okay, am I in, let's see, Hogwarts school with them, am I in some kind of internet matrix of psychic and mediumship awareness? So that's how I do it. I don't know if I've said this before, but you know, I'm an idiot savant when it comes to Numbers. So I was ranked like 25 percentile in the United States for being the best at numbers on some standardized tests. So, but I didn't major in that. So, anyways. But when I see the birthday, that tells me, okay, these are the person's credentials. And then I'll calculate them, and then it will tell me, okay, this person is another psychic medium, and then I'll add a friend request. So basically, at this point, say if you're a sheep, you've calculated your thing, or you're a horse, and you never met me before, so what I'm saying is, if I told you, you have some psychic powers, and if you can use that to your advantage, you will see more profit and gain from it. So that could work with any zodiac sign, but you have to balance it out according to the zodiac of the year. So if you're if you're like me, a snake, it's not a very good year, but yet it's a good year for me to do fortune telling. So by doing fortune telling, I'm able to have a better year, and it's mitigated from any bad stuff. So say if you're a sheep and born in the sheep year, then my advice, and I've told you, and I have said, try this, try this, and you have the star sajuj, you have the star sign to be a psychic. Well, why not venture down that path and see how it will affect your future prosperity. Alright, back to drinking water. Sorry. Channeling with this type of writing can be exhausting, I think. It's a lot harder. It's kind of like Ouija board shit, you know, like everybody's trying to get in there and say they're like, this is for you or something. So anyways, moving forward, but beware of falling in. There seems to be beware of the traps. I don't know. Beware of the traps. That's, I keep getting that. I don't know how, and the House of Pitfalls. So I'm thinking, avoid the possibility that someone might regress into old patterns of juvenile behavior. So that could be like a concern. There needs to be like I'm not saying or judging anyone. What I'm saying is what needs to happen is just that reckless abandonment can create issues in the long run. So you don't want possibly physical issues like just anything dealing with physical problems that according to age must be taken into consideration. So I understand this also. You know, I'm not young anymore. Partying like it's 1990, 99 is not going to work. So anymore, because it's not 1999. That's done and over with. You know. So. But anyways, avoid by finding more things like a better diet, rest, meditation, and personal time. Now I'm getting told that personal time is gonna be very important because that allows for the centering and the balance of of an individual. So what they need to evaluate. Let's see, evaluate the evaluate life choices and decisions, and avoid problematic issues of immaturity. So it's saying growth spurt, mental growth spurt. That's what I'm getting. Mental growth spurt. Spurt. Not everybody is going to be like a competition, and so not everybody's looking for a competition. No one's trying to test the to see how far to push you. This is what's just channeling through me. So what it's saying, it's like, don't feel like everybody is trying to test you or push you or challenge you. What needs to happen is, it says, pick your battles wisely. Use discretion and tact, intuition and less force of will, and so what it's saying is, make sure you use like good characteristics when dealing with people. And if you do sense that there is like this is not gonna be a good relationship, then you need to evaluate those more methodically and more carefully, versus using a lot of force of your will, because not everybody wants to test someone's challenge to that. Some people just want to maybe help as they go, maybe lead someone into a better light, I think. Feeling as though maybe something that individual has experience. Sure. people will try to break you. You know, it's life. We're here. Life is meant to be felt. Felt of all emotions. But act in the greater capacity, I think it's saying. So take the high road, because they said there's always going to be something in the high road. If you take the high road, there's always going to be treasure. That's what they're telling me. So if it's taking the high road, you're going to be rewarded each time, because although it does not look as though it's a reward, like it might be like, do you want this door or this door? And you know that this door, it doesn't look like it is. You'll be accumulating points, it says. Accumulating. How do you spell that? Accumulating. So points. So it says basically start small, and grow big. So anything that, what you need to do is you need to take the high road, get that first reward. That first reward is going to be the start of a next reward. And from there, after that reward, another reward will be given. So each time you get, you kind of like, it says, you double, here, you double, triple, quadruple your good luck and fortune. So everything that I'll read that to you. You double, triple, quadruple your good luck and fortune. So it compounds itself into something bigger eventually. So be like, wow, that's like right on, you know, and people see that and they start talking. So yeah, word of mouth will be a word of mouth will abound. So what is said about you will be of good things. So anyways, that's the automatic writing that I'm doing. So I'll show you what it looks like. The lady said she couldn't read it. She couldn't read it on YouTube. All right. She said I can't read it. So I was like, okay, fine. We'll play it your way. All right, ma'am. So this is how I do when I was sitting in the college courses. How I would do my automatic writing. That's probably why I wasn't the best student. Alright. So this is what my handwriting looks like. And I'll show you right quick everything of what it looks like, and how it looks. So this is just the automatic writing portion of it. And so I had to start off um, writing everything. Um, and because she said you couldn't read it, so but now you can. So this is how I write. And I'll show you the other portion of it too. Wait a second. Alright, so this is what the other portion of it looks like. Sorry, I'm trying to fix everything. So this is my actual handwriting of everything. So if you were to look at an automatic writing example, I could do it this way too. So, and this is how I did it. It probably doesn't make a lick of sense because it's automatic writing, but it's also kind of like stream of consciousness writing. So everything that just flows through my mind, this is how I would, write it down. Wonder if I can get a good example of that. So I guess I have alright penmanship. It's unique in its own right. So sometimes teachers will get mad at me. They say, you can't do your D. There was a teacher I had. He's like, you can't do your D's like that. And I've been doing them since I was a small kid. So, I write kind of weird. So, and I make my A's like that. So I go down like that. But anyways, that is an example of my automatic writing skills. All right, well, it's getting late, and everybody likes, a little bit of divination every once in a while. So this is my automatic writing example. If you guys like it, then tell me, because I noticed that it's been getting a lot of uh, views on YouTube. So I don't know what it is about it, but let me tell you this story right quick. All right. This is nuts. I'm just having like a deja vu moment all of a sudden. So I have to tell you this story. When I was in Korea with my mom and my aunt, uh, I was also with another aunt, and she was the youngest aunt, and she asked us, because she's a native of Korea, she lives in Korea. My mom and my second aunt, they live in America. They have American husbands. They have white American husbands. So they've been living in America since the 70s. So they've been living here longer than I've been alive. So, um, anyways, the the youngest aunt who lives in Korea asked if we wanted to see a mudong, a psychic medium, and you know what she said? I said yes. I said we need to go and see this medium. And so while we're seeing this medium, this lady she goes to my mom and she's like, they're speaking in their language because I don't speak Korean worth of shit. You know, my mom didn't want to teach us that was her personal personal language to my aunt and to certain people, so we weren't getting introduced to it. Anyways, I guess the medium said something to my mom, and she said, the lady says that the pen is going to be something. Uh, you are really good with the pen, she said. You are really good with the pen. So, all right. Anyways, you guys have a nice night. I want to say Manji, and I hope you guys have a great week. Bye.